The New York Times is reporting Vice President JD Vance wanted to use the Insurrection Act to respond to escalating ICE protests in Minneapolis late January rather. Now that would have allowed the federal government to use the military against demonstrators. The report states the vice president proposed the idea following days of unrest after the death of Alex Peretti on January 24th. That ICU nurse was shot and killed while protesting the administration's surge of immigration officers in the city. President Donald Trump publicly discussed using the Insurrection Act after the death of Renee Good on January 7th. However, others in the White House were hesitant for political reasons. Just before Peretti's death, the VP publicly said invoking that law was not necessary. Now, according to the Times report, using the Insurrection Act was one of two ideas debated in an internal memo. The other was a proposal by Stephen Miller to suspend the writ of habeas corpus, which would allow immigrants to be deported more quickly. The legal procedure requires the government to justify why a person is detained. The White House responded to the Times report by saying, quote, members of the administration often have conversations about many different lawful options.